Howdy everybody, welcome back to Denver Beer and Oil. It's me. I'm back from North Carolina. Had a great time. My brother is now married, so that's all good. But the day before I left, my E30 broke again. And believe it or not, it's that plate that we had drilled and tapped the last time. So Will's out for surgery, and I'm going to go ahead and get it on the lift and pull the trans off. I don't know how much further I'm going to be able to go today. Jerry and Jason have rented the space from Will, but I reckon in 5 hours I could probably get the trans off and probably have a plan just on fixing the back of the block. So that's the idea, and yeah, I'm just going to get to it, so waste no more time.
Start it up.
Alright team, it's full transmission time. Andrew's being the saint that's gonna help me out. You ready?
Yep.
It's not gonna
It's not gonna drop.
still kind of sits there. And then yeah, it comes back a little bit. You'll get an idea. You ready? Okay, you're off?
Yep.
You see that ear on the passenger side?
Yep.
Maybe we just let it come down on the passenger side and see if we can like loop. Oh yeah.
Okay. Let me try and turn this up a little bit. We need the fan.
Oh yeah. That's hot. Yeah, just focus on getting the passenger side through. It should be bent. Okay, yeah, you got it?
Yep.
Okay. Just a little dickage, right? Oh shit.
Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Not too horrible. Hopefully this is where the leak is, right? Oh shit, I forgot I gotta do all the clutch stuff too. Ah, it's not where the leak is.
No way.
Yeah. Looks like the leak's coming from up there. I'll get you guys some light and then I'll show you. Well, I didn't save myself any time by taking the trans off. But if you guys see up here, turn the camera around, you can see some cool lines that are just pretty much sprayed in coolant. So we think it's the right hand line of the fork there, but I know it leaks a little bit out of the temp sender there. You can see that little drip, but it shouldn't be enough for a puddle, which is kind of confusing. I don't know. We'll pop it off and see where we're at, but pulling the trans on this thing, it's really easy getting it all out. The difficult part of it is getting the actual trans out and in because of the way the headers are set up and everything. But it's off, so gonna dick around a little bit and see what we find. Okay, so Chris came over and we looked at it some more. We think it is for sure the coolant sensor. So I pulled this out, and with these little guys from VDO, they come with adapters. I didn't put any pipe sealant, I didn't put any like tape or anything to like make it work. So Chris is thinking with the heat cycle, that's how the leak got through. And we don't think it's like a serious one, but it did leave a puddle underneath the car, so best to just like take care of it now. So yeah, my goal right now is to try and get that adapter that I've got kind of deep in there. You guys can see it, it's not in focus, but that thing is pretty much flush with the crossover pipe, so I've got to figure out a method to get that out. I'm thinking if I get like a big enough screwdriver and push down, I might be able to just friction turn it out. Either way, we'll see, but not as bad as I thought it was. And I mean, we could put the trans back on right now. and then deal with this later. This lift is, I've got like maybe 2 more hours using this lift, so it could be prudent to do that. But either way, I'll let you guys know what ends up happening in like 2 seconds. Okay, so the coolant temp sensor is back in place. I used thread sealant and got it going. But if you guys remember from a video a while ago, I had an exhaust leak, and this is essentially how it turned out. Pretty bad. So I went to AutoZone and picked up a Honda Passport 2002 to 2004 flange, and it's slightly larger, but I think that'll fit better. My 2 flanges don't meet exactly, so I think this is going to be great. I've got maybe an hour and a half now before I have to give this lift away, so it's just going to be crunch time to throw it back together, but then hopefully I should be able to go for a test drive. All right. That was a bit of a mad dash to get her back together. I'm sure you guys saw the transmission did not go back together very well, but it's relatively on the ground. When I threw the exhaust flange on, it was a lot larger than the one that I took off, so it may still have quite the exhaust leak, but we're gonna find out and yeah, see how she drives.
Well, I think it's quite exhaust leaky, but should be good enough for the chicks I roll with, quote unquote Chris. But I may run to Allied tomorrow if they're open and see about getting the correct flange. But yeah, let's let her warm up and see if she still leaks.
Well, I said I'd take you guys along for a ride. I didn't do that, but it doesn't really matter anyway. It looks like it might have been that plate after all, and not a hose or the coolant fitting. Yeah, it's still leaking. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to do about this. It's also missing super bad, so I gotta check that out as well. And it was just overall felt really slow. So positive, good to be back in Colorado, and this is just swap car life. So I'll get it figured out. There's a car show this Sunday. It's good enough to go to the car show. I already paid to register, so why not? And yeah, stay tuned for the actual fix when that happens. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.